Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better?
You want to play with me, huh? You want to play? I'll show you how to play. Okay.
2 4 make 8, I'ma like a Kobe. Pass the rock like Magic back in 88. On the block like Shaq with a bang to Spain. Trying to ball versus some dogs, it's a dangerous game. Nice right hook like Jabbar and James. Ball till we ball, LeBron James. Did it all for what? The Hall of Fame. Trying to ball versus some dogs, it's a dangerous game. It's no telling who's some selling and cook telling. Folk yelling and protesting for more felons. Refuse to fall victim to the system. Illusion, think you're losing, but you're winning. Adam in the garden, how it started in the beginning. Now we moving stupid and choose to do the sinning. No repentance, just repercussions. The reaper coming, I see him coming. And demons coming when Jesus coming. Still reluctant, we'll try your luck, damn. Since a young buck, I got sucked in, and only way to buck 10. If you're thinking gay, then think again. That's how they want you thinking, like we ain't in need of men. But how you think you got here, young man? Come again. It's time to understand this world that you're coming in. And don't become of it. And rise above the shit like metal in the butter rim. Can't even bowl without keeping a gun on him. Go! Get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, the host, to do the most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody that's in the building early. I got my fireplace going. I got my stocking caps up. What is that? Yeah. I said it right? Stockings. I got them up. Feel me? I got to put the names on them, though. Yeah, that's a lot of children. You see? We got a lot of children around here. Yeah, between me and my bookie. Yeah, we got a lot of children around here. So we got to put those up, get those going. But we have Caitlin Clark overall weekend at the USA breakdown training camp. How did that go? I know a lot of people has been in a frenzy, right, about everything that's been going on, and a lot has been positive, except for the response basically from Kelsey Plum and Angel Reese about the CBA negotiations and how they need to stand 10 toes down together, and they don't need to play basketball, right? Like Caitlin said, we need to be on the court. They're like, nah, we don't. Actually, not for the WNBA game. So shout out to Flight Sports in the building. Shout out to everybody. Let me give my shout outs real quick to the people that came in early, leaving comments. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that. Colleen Posada says hi. Hello to you. Manuel Luna says good morning. Yes, indeed. It is morning. My boy Marvin says the Pope in the building. I hope you and everybody in the chat doing great. And oh shit, Pope is going to call. You know it. And shout out to my guy, Flight Sports in the building. Much love. Sean, shout out to you. Paul Williams. Happy Monday. Yeah, it's Money Mondays, man. Got my fireplace burning. That's one thing I like about the winter time. When I can throw the fireplace on, I got fireplaces all around I got a fireplace in my room. I got one outside on the balcony. Fireplaces. Hello. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh, well. I don't know the rest of the song. If you know the rest of the song, sing it. I don't know the rest of the song. But I've seen a lot of positive views, feedbacks from the USA camp, right? We got to talk about Shaduer Sanders. Oh, Lord, poor Shaduer. Boy, oh boy, we got to break that down. You know, I'm going to get that at the end of it because we got a long discussion about this training camp, and I let the weekend go by. I didn't put nothing out, no videos. I wanted to let more and more accumulate. Right? Shout out to Fly Hippie. Shout out to BDP. Shout out to Ali Payne, my boy. I ain't seen you in a while, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I sent you some music the other day on Facebook, but I don't think you rock with that Facebook no more. But shout out to you, man. Good to see you. Kathleen Moore. Caitlin gonna cook. I beg to differ. And you'll see why in a minute. You will understand why. Because I'm gonna break it all down. We're gonna pull up the footage, right? I know a lot of y'all seen the footage, but you ain't seen it with the Pope. You ain't seen the footage yet with me. So watch when it's the different take. I don't know if I just see things differently than a lot of others, because ain't nobody seem to have spoke on what is glaring obvious, that they still are sabotaging Caitlin Clark. It is nuts. From what I've looked at all through the weekend of them training and all of that and what they've been posting, you barely see Caitlin Clark. Now, you might not think so because of everybody take any little Caitlin Clark thing that they post and then they do a whole video or a live on it. So we see it over and over, Caitlin Clark over and over again. But that's not what's happening on USA Basketball's page. It's barely Caitlin Clark. Shout out to AW. Shout out to Andrew in the building. You barely see Caitlin Clark. And I'm thinking, this is nuts. And then when you do see Caitlin Clark, she's standing off to the side. She's standing off to the side on the wing. I see who they promoting. Do y'all see it, or is it just me? They promoting Paige Buckners. And I love Paige. Paige is a baller. Don't get it twisted. Paige is a hooper. But boy, they seem to be trying to push her up to the forefront. And Caitlin, it's like they're using Caitlin now. You know how the Indiana Fever and the WNBA used her for like promo and sell tickets and all of that. Now they're using her to promote the other players. They're using her to promote everybody else. The only reason why they posting so much stuff is because they got Caitlin in the building. They know everybody's going to watch because of Caitlin. When Caitlin went on the team just last year or the year before last, nobody wasn't checking for their practices. Their practices wasn't going viral. Their practices are going viral. I don't even believe they was putting them out like that. They only putting out all these videos, all these clips because Caitlin is involved. But yet, they barely showed us Caitlin. I'm like, damn, is she there? Is she on? How many bathroom breaks is she taking? Is she not in the gym? Because I don't see her. Sheesh. Listen, before I start cooking, I'm going to read a few because I see y'all in the chat cooking already. Make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like. Very important. We got to wake them up. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm seeing this and going to come at a different angle. I'm coming at a different angle than what I've seen most people report on. So you might want to check out my perspective on this here because it needs to be said and heard. And y'all need to be aware because I don't know if y'all are aware. I don't know. But let's go to the chat and let's see. Andrew say, what's good, Poe? We need Caitlin Clark to stop this nice gimmick and start standing out on business. Start standing out of business or on business, I believe. Otherwise, the league and players will keep bullying her. I agree. 100%. 100%. I just want to say I'm listening to you, waiting to take my abnormal psychology final exam. Okay, shout out to you. Thanks for giving me this break from studying, Pope. No doubt. Hope you are. Hey, listen, I'd rather you be studying, though. We got to ace the test. Okay? We got to ace the test. You know, proper preparation prevents poor performance. So don't let me stop your studying. You need to get the studying. You understand me? Just when you think you know it all, you don't. You might have missed something. All right. I don't think Clark will do well because they will feature Paige over her. Until she starts demanding and standing up for herself, they will keep taking advantage. Ooh, hold on. I done went and got my Bookie's her little work chair. I can spin and shit. Yeah, that's why you see it's pink. I can spin. Ooh. That was a true statement. This is why they're able to use her, because she won't say nothing. They're just using her. They're using her to promote the other players and mostly Paige. They're trying to get Caitlin's fans to start going over to Paige. And it's going to work. I'm telling you, if she keep playing along with this shit, because people are going to like the fact that at least Paige stands on business. At least she not getting bullied. At least she don't let people, but I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to discuss. I'm going to get heavy into it after I read these chats. Let me read some of these chats, and we're going to dive into that. Yeah. Black and White Sports just did a video about the PA's latest offer per the Athletic. I don't know. Unathletic? I don't know. Shout out to you, though, Gregory Bonds. Nay, she says, shout out to Nay in the building. They tried to diminish her, but it never works and will never work. They have no power. If they did, they would have made money the 2 decades. They didn't. I got you. I feel you. But they got a narrative they pushing. They got to shout to AW. It's just you, gang. Yeah, it's just me. It's just me. All you got to do is look at Caitlyn and USA pops up. Andrew says, Pope, this will keep happening as long as Caitlin Clark does not stand up for herself. This is in college. They will not give it to her. I agree. The league is still trying to promote other players to star level. The league needs more drawing power. Ain't nothing wrong with promoting other players. And they showed hella Caitlyn shorts and videos, bro. What are you on about? Okay, I'll explain. I'm gonna explain. I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. Good question. And I'm gonna explain. Very much so. Ain't nothing wrong. How much more we got? Shout out to AB in the building. How much more? There's a lot more. Y'all cooking in the okay. All right. Y'all cooking in the comments. Let me read AB's last chat she just put out. That last clip of training, CC was calling for the ball and never received a pass through the entire 4-minute clip of her on the floor. Yeah, and we're gonna see. I can't wait to dive into this. All right, let me go back up real quick and go to Not Your Average. Let's go back up to Not Your Average. Let's go back up to Not Your Average. Ain't nothing wrong with promoting other players. And they show hella Caitlyn shorts and videos, bro. What are you on about? They didn't show shit. Everybody else showed Caitlyn Clark shorts. They took shit that Caitlyn Clark did and turned them into shorts and put them up. All the Caitlyn Clark content creators took anything that they had with Caitlyn and talked about it. Okay? And promoting other players. Listen, the main promotion, you promote other players that don't nobody care about. We already know every player. Everybody who's been watching women WNBA for the last 2 years when Caitlyn Clark, we know every player that's on that they have on their roster. What do you mean promoting what? Promoting a bullshit game that we already know they got? Now, a lot of them players I like their game, but I mean, I'm gonna show you what I mean by bullshit, how slow that shit looks and everything. This is the best of their best, and it's terrible. You thought they looked good? The clips you seen of them scrimmaging, you thought they looked nice? Okay. that looked like my 8th grade practice. Not even did that. But I'm going to dive into that. So promoting other players, using her to promote other players is nonsense. Your game should be able to promote yourself. And again, we are all aware of everybody on that team's game. We're aware of Brianna Jones, Victoria Burton, Rakia Jackson. We're aware of everybody, Kelsey Plum, Dearica Hamby. We've seen their game enough to know who they are. So promoting them when they haven't earned to be promoted. Paige, yes. Angel, yes, just because she's love to stay in the spotlight. They know what we're here to see. We're here to see Cece. And they barely showed her. Enough talking. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Let's go ahead and pull it up, shall we? Let me learn you a thing or two. Let me learn you a thing or two. Okay? Let's see. This is USA Basketball's page. This is their Twitter page that I'm on. All right? Okay. Now, this is one of the first clips they showed Kaylin getting her ass busted by Paige. But hold on, let's start from the beginning. I want to start from the beginning of when they started posting the girls. And when they started posting. We're gonna go over it all, right? And I mean not the interviews and shit like that, but just the play. Just to play on the court. Okay, so I believe that's where it starts, right up here. Starts right up here. Okay, so first things first. And just to make sure, the first person they show you is Paige. Paige Buckers. That's their first interview. I believe they show you as players. Let's go back. I might be wrong. So let's go back and see. Let's go back. They're showing everybody showing up. Kaylin pulling up. Okay. So yeah. All right. So they show you Kaylin pulling up first. Okay, that's the first things first. Smart thing. They did good. Kaylin pulled up. It's on. Everybody's going to start paying attention now. Kaylin said, a USA basketball cap? What? Oh, shit. I'm going to have to either subscribe and follow USA basketball now. So you start to do that. This is that. This is, hey, need to follow us. Subscribe to us. Kaylin's here. Kaylin's here. Next. Yep. Angel's here too. Yeah. Angel. So great job. USA. This is a great job right now. This is how you get them in. Hey, Angel's here. But she's second. All right. Who is all these people? Who cares? Stephanie Metheny White, Sue Bird, and I love her, but I'll never V. I'm going to Coach V. And then you got Chelsea and whoever that is. And then whoever else. They just giving you all a bunch of people. Just a bunch of them now. You see, Kaylin got her own pull-up. Angel got her own picture with her pulling up. No video, just her. And then we just go, let's just, here we go, right? Everybody else, come on. Show them we here. Show them you here with Kaylin, right? You got Sue Bird talking. First interview. First player we're going to hear from. Now, first player we see was Kaylin. Then Angel. Then the rest of the squad. First player we post that you're going to hear from is Paige. Paige Buck. Shout out to Paige. And we're going to show everybody coming to the facility, arrive, first day of camp. Let's get Kaylin in her uniform. Let's show Kaylin in that USA uniform. and the beautiful Cameron Brinky. Beautiful. That boy, whoever running this is doing very swell. Very swell. Now you show them, of course, Juju, Chili. I like it. I like it. Outgate. Show that beautiful form. That beautiful form and these beautiful Kobe's. When is the Caitlin Clark shoes coming? Again, these Kobe's is cold. I know we like to say Caitlin's PEs, but yeah, but damn, where's Caitlin's shoes? But these Kobe's is amazing. I'm gonna have to grab them. I mean, goodness, look at those. Those are just sheesh. Boy, they do give her the coldest. Okay, so first time we taking them out playing, they give us Sonia Citron. Yeah. And what's the name? Who dropped a dime? Sonia Citron cut to the basket, and Paige get out the double team on Kaylin. And what she do? Drop Dizzles. Nice bucket. That was beautiful. Okay, that was beautiful. Now that again, let's go. We're gonna show you. Up next one, Paige made Kaylin look silly. I know she had to close out. I see the full clip. She had to close out. She wasn't guarding her. But you know, but yeah, that's promote. Let's go, Paige. Show you the one, Paige. Show them you the one. Let's go. Let's show what Kaylin do. Back up. Balls versus the men. Did she not ever bust Paige or any of the girls' ass? I haven't seen her bust none of the girls' ass. See right here? See right here? We see Caitlin getting her ass busted, right? We seen Paige bust her ass. Right here, we see Sonia Citron giving somebody buckets, right, who was on her back, right? We seen her not against the men, but against the women, you know. When we see Caitlin shine, who's she shining against? Who's she playing against? None of the women. Drill with the men. And they don't want you to see Caitlin cooking their ass, but they'll show you Caitlin getting her ass cooked, right? Because imagine, look, and again, think about this, because this was the first clip that they showed. This was the first clip that they showed for real. They showed you Caitlin, then they showed you later that Caitlin was scrambling from off of a rebound. And that's, you know, she got stuck in that position, but still, you know, Paige still busted that ass. I mean, you like bad defense, CC, because don't jump at the shooter. See, that's terrible. See, that's a bad closeout. You are too late. You're not gonna block the shot. You jumping at a shooter, which I always tell, listen, coaching one-on-one. And a lot of coaches don't even tell their players this. When you close out, just close out. Don't jump at it unless you like damn near 99% chance of you blocking a jump shot, a 3-point jump shot. Like you got to be Victor Wemby damn near or something like that. You want to jump at it. But you don't jump at it because what that makes a shooter do is put arc on the ball, which they might be shooting flat if you don't jump at it. If you force a shooter or even a non-shooter to put arc on his shot, that the likelihood of it going in is high because that's what you always want. You teach that. You teach arc on the ball, rotation, all that good stuff. So I always teach my kids, if you run it closing out, don't leave your feet. Close out and blah. That's it. And then box them out. Because the ball come back to you, we got the rebound and we out. But if you too late to get there, well, she way too late. See, she way too late. So she should have never came off her feet. But neither here nor there. Let's move on. Like I say, I pay attention to detail of a lot of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So this is against the men, not against the women. She ain't busting nobody's ass. I'm just telling you how they look, how they doing it, what they choosing to put out. This is trash. This is nothing. Look how slow they moving. Look how slow they're moving without nothing. Okay, that's quick. That was quick. All right, so that's that. That's nothing. Okay, let's get Kiki Efren in that joint. You know, Derek Kahambi. Bunch of who knows. Chelsea, Copper, Khalil Copper, Kelsey, whoever 16 is, whoever that is. Trash, she used her. Didn't use her left. Hey, trash. Didn't use her left. This is what I'm saying. Man, people are not that skilled. To me, if you can't use both your hands, you shouldn't be playing basketball. If you can't, when you're on the left side of the court doing a layup, you do, especially if you got a defender on your right side, you're more efficient if you go up with your left than your right. But they seem to have a problem. Well, watch how AB lay this up. Watch how she lay. Ain't nobody even there. Ain't nobody even there. Go up with your left. What? Why are you going up with your right? You know what I'm saying? Like you're a grown ass woman. You're a post player. You don't have a left hand. That's insane to me. That's crazy. And they talking about skill development. You gotta get this left hand in order. You're not even comfortable enough to go with your left hand with no defense. No defense. And this right here, they just showed this because for sure she blew it. If Angel Reese would have put Kiki Efren in the basket right there, if she would have actually finished that play and got a good bucket, they would have showed that to you. They cut it off right there because she most likely bloop beep. It was a bloop. It was a bloopster. It was a bloopster. That's a foul. Like, what does she think this is? You just gonna put your stomach all into it's bad defense. Now you out of position because you're trying to play bumper cars. This isn't bumper cars. Okay, lady, what are you doing? Okay, these drills. Oh my God! When you're doing layups like this as a professional, then you might need another profession. I mean, this is unhinged. I mean, come on. You're not even getting off the floor. Do you see how uncoordinated she looked? She's like this. And she's left-handed. She's like a scoop right there. This is why she misses all the time. Look how awkward she looks. She has two hands. Carol. We're going over this. Be nice. That look like a real player right there. Khalil Copper. She nice. She's not nice looking, but she nice. I hope that wig don't come off on the Olympic stage. I really don't. Okay. No, you can't. That's athletic. That's a smooth. You see how smooth she did that? You can tell she be in the gym. Cameron Brinky. You see how smooth she did that? That looked uncoordinated. But Cameron Brinky. That's nice. That's good. Lays. Easy bucks. Oh, Kaylin, there she is. Right, here we go. We got some Kaylin. Look at them, Kobe's. What we got, Kaylin? Nothing? All right, no more Kaylin. No more Kaylin. Good left. Good left. So we got that, right? All right. I hope we keep it up. I hope that ain't take too long. All right, let's keep going up. Let's go up. The days are going by. Uh-oh, what we got again? Paige. The next Angel. Paige. Angel. Paige. Angel. Paige. Caitlin after Paige. Let's do it. Whoever those people are. That's no biggie. That's no biggie. I'm not even. All right, let's watch Paige again. Work out. Ha, nice. Nice little mid. Nice little mid. Okay, we got Paige with the mid. We got AB. Big chops, Chelsea. Dimes to you. Nice lay. That was a nice lay. That looked like something. That looked like something I can dig. Nice off the got you, easy peasy. Okay, thank you. We got Angel. Okay, got Angel with a nice little over up and under. Put a little Oscar in the basket. All right, nice stuff here. All right, here we go. What's this? 10 seconds. Kelsey Plum busting Caitlin's ass. Kelsey is tough. Caitlin, we got to move our feet, baby girl. You can't let her get that spin move on you. Come on. Can't let her get that spin move. Let's see. We got Caitlin busting somebody's ass. We got Caitlin busting my. No, AB. Okay. Mind you, listen, keep in mind, when all the girls versus girls, when you see everybody else scoring baskets for real. So far, I haven't seen Caitlin score versus the girls yet. We seen her score in that little 3-on-3, whatever, versus the men, little fast break play. But not in the scrimmage, right? Caitlin don't have no buckets. I don't think I recall Caitlin getting any buckets in a scrimmage. So you mean to tell me Caitlin Clark went scoreless in a scrimmage? In a scrimmage versus the Vets, Caitlin Clark went scoreless? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, so wait. So Caitlin got the ball. So it's Caitlin, it's Vets versus the old school. Let's go. Caitlin got ball. And then immediately. So now we know as Caitlin Clark fans, as Clarkies, Caitlin Clark get the ball like this, something's happening. So something's going, she's going to either drop a dime, she's either going to shoot a shot, something's going to happen. This ain't like Angel Reese. So when we know when Angel Reese get the ball, we know what's going to happen. 9 times it's going to be a bloopy, 9 times out of 10. She get the ball, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a ooh-wee. It's going to be a oohs and ah. Ooh, ah. Yeah. So this is funny. He goes right to the next person. You mean to tell me Caitlin didn't do nothing with the rock? When she got that ball off the tip like that, Angel went a tip. She got it on the run. No, she didn't do that. That's cool. Score a bucket on you. Derek and Hamby give you buckets. Caitlin getting double teamed. De'Erica Hamby, Kelsey Plum. Why is Caitlin getting double teamed in practice? I didn't see nobody else get double teamed. I'm not crying. I'm just pointing it out. Because she gets out the double team and drops it down like she does. You double me. But it's funny and weird to me that even in practice, y'all double teaming her. And I remember it was weird to me when I seen everybody double teaming her in preseason. Full court press double teams. I'm like, what the fuck? This is preseason. What are y'all doing? In her first rookie season. And you mean to tell me y'all brought this shit also to the USA camp too? Y'all double teamed her in the All-Star game. It's like y'all are okay with making sure, long as she don't score, we okay with whoever she passes it to and score. We cool with that. Long as she don't cook, we cool with that. So, again, I don't think this is just the players. I doubt this is the players coming up with the game plan. Hey, we're going to double her every time she get the ball. That's the coach. And who coaching the red team? I believe it's Stephanie Metheny White. I believe she's coaching, most likely coming up with the game plans for when they do the timeouts and all of that. Stephanie White is the red team's coach. All right, so this is, I just had to pause there right there. I want you to let that sizzle in your spirit that she even getting double teamed, and they show her getting double teamed, right? It's the few times you see her. And of course, she dropped it. Like, look how open they left her. And why is AB instead of cutting to the basket? Because that's a terrible shot. Even though she made it, AB, why wouldn't you already cutting? When De'Erica Hamby left you to go double, why didn't you already cut to the basket? Look how wide open this. Look how much she had the whole lane to cut to the basket. And if Bree Jones would have came up, yeah, some of y'all might not even understand this literature. This is what's going on here. This is nuts to me. AB standing at the top of the key, where she could have cut to the basket right here. You could be cutting to the basket. Okay, stay there. Shoot that shot that's like you're, not that good at shooting, but you can hit them. Cookies. Look how slow they moving. Anybody else know that? You see how slow that was? You see how long that took? That's a horrible closeout. Horrible closeout by Angel Grease. Like, what? You're so late. You're so far out the picture. There's no way you're going to get to it. What are you doing? No, my bad. What, see right there. Let's get it. Look how far. How are you leaving your feet? Look how far you are. This is nuts. This is bad defense. Same thing with Kaylin did. Stop leaving your feet. Just run out. Close out. Like, you're not coaching that? Y'all not coaching this? Nobody didn't tell Angel, hey, yo, stop running out like that. I mean, stop leaving your feet. This is nuts. You could have hurt the girl. Of course, he ran to her. Don't even help her out. That's your teammate for it. See, I know they scrimmaging, but that's still your teammate. So when you do some foul shit like that, it was reckless. I wouldn't say foul. It's not dirty. It's reckless. It's reckless behavior. Okay, you so far away from making a play on like, just stop. You could have damaged me and instead of block. Like, you had more chance at hurting me than blocking my shot. So that was reckless. You could have helped her up. My bad, girl. Nice, Jackie. Punk Angel right there. I thought Angel had defense. I thought they told me Angel Reese had defense. She got bullied. Jackie bullied her ass right here. Bully ball. Bully ball. Watch out. Get the weights. Bully ball. Jackie Young. Still no Kaylin. Look at this. This is terrible. She made it, but again, I'm telling you, the efficiency. This is why she's not that efficient. Get to the rim. Get to the backboard. Look, like you have all the space in the world to take even one more dribble and secure this bucket. Make sure you're not jumping high enough to where you can finger roll it like a Dr. J can take off from right there and glide and finger roll that thing. No, you so far away from the basket that you look, what are you doing? Taking one more dribble and put the ball on the glass, please. This is why you're so inefficient. Trash. Oh, that girl, she's saucy. She's so saucy. No, Kaylin. Who is that? Is that Kaylin? No. No, you said Sean. Is Kaylin even? Hold on. God damn, let me go back. Let's go back a little bit. I'm sorry. But have y'all even seen Kaylin even out there? Just look even from, I know she's not even making, they're not showing her shooting, nothing. Passing. They show one pass of Kaylin Clark in a scrimmage. One pass. So Caitlin Clark ain't what? Is she just not getting the ball? What is it? Because I only seen one pass so far. And this is nuts. I'm going all the way back. Let's see how much you see Caitlin, even in the background. I think she ain't even in the game like that. She started, and I think they bench her. I think she's the first one to get subbed out. See her here? Try to see if you can see Caitlin in anything. Is Caitlin here? Is she still on the floor? No, that's Paige, Wayne Citron, Paige, Angel, Kiki, Kia Jackson, Angel, Wayne Citron. Caitlin ain't even in the game, I don't believe. Paige, AB, Angel, and Kiki Efren. And Kia Jackson. Yeah, Caitlin's not even in. She's not even. She's the first one off the bench. First one out the game. Okay? She is the first one out the game in the script. This should tell you they plans. This tell you they plans. Caitlin, go sit down. Yeah, you ain't even getting a shot up. We don't even let you get a shot up. No, Caitlin is on the floor. I don't think a lot of y'all have been aware of this. Look out. Oh, my God. This girl is so bad at basketball. She's so bad at basketball. I got to catch this. Look at how she takes off. Look at this. She just throws her body into people. That's it. She just throws weight around. No athleticism. Nice, Kia. Hold on. Was that Caitlin? Is she finally back in the game once they started losing? There go. Oh, look at there go Caitlin. She's back in. Oh, once the game is over? No, it's not over. All right, Caitlin's back in. Yep, there she goes. Where's Caitlin? I don't see Caitlin no more. Is she back out? Is Caitlin back out? Caitlin was not in the game again. Angel, Sonia, Kiki. I've been seeing them all this whole damn footage, to be honest. Kiki, you got Paige on the other side. Okay, you got Sonia, Angel. All right. It's no Caitlin. Boy, oh boy. This is tough. I don't see why nobody ain't saying nothing about it. There's no Caitlin. Yep. Wow. All right. So, out of that nice long scrimmage, Caitlin Clark didn't even put up a shot. You mean to tell me, you want me to believe? Now, it's either a couple things. I'm gonna come back to this. I got to get big screen right quick. You mean to tell me, out of a whole 2-minute, 3-minute long footage of them scrimmaging, Caitlin Clark got one assist? You only can show one assist. No buckets, not a layup, not a nothing? Or did you just not show it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That last clip of Train CC was calling for the ball and never received the pass through the entire 4-minute clip on her on the floor. I'm gonna get to it too. I'm gonna get to it. I don't know if it's so it's not the same scrimmage, it's a different one. I'm gonna get to it. We saw the empty seats in every arena. They said the league can lift other players without diminishing CC. Why isn't an issue, CC fans? Oh yeah, who said this? Hold on. Correct. Don't try to diminish CC and just use it for clickbait. That's the whole point, too. If the other players is like that, then let them be like that. I didn't really see in that footage too many people that was like that. It was a bunch of regular shit going on in those footages. Now, it's more footage we're going to play. I'm going to play them. But I'm pretty sure, like, y'all overhype shit and be hyped on it because you so ready for Caitlin Clark or whatever, or hate on Caitlin. Either or. You either love her or you hate her. So you are overly hyped if you hate her. You see what Paige did? Oh, did you see how whoop-de-whoop Sonya Citron looked? Oh, did you see what Angel? You will hype all of that bullshit. Just so I didn't really see Caitlin do nothing. Now, if you love Caitlin a whole bunch, right? Like us, then you're gonna look at it as you're just happy to see Caitlin. So you ain't even really tripping or paying attention to everything. You're just happy to see Caitlin back on the floor. So you content with not even really, you like, yeah, hold on. You didn't even probably even notice. I didn't see Caitlin make one shot because they show you where she made shots in clips of by herself or playing against the men or in a drill. You know, they'll show you clips of her making threes in a drill, making threes versus the men with just one. They showed you one she made versus the men. But nothing versus the women. Nothing versus the other players. Meanwhile, they show you a bunch of clips of players versus players. And they show Caitlin getting her ass busted a few times. They made sure to show Kelsey Plum, took her to the basket, put her in the basket. They made sure to show her popcorn machine at Paige Pumpy Fate. But nothing on Caitlin busting Paige's. So Caitlin never busted Paige ass through this whole entire training camp. She never busted Kelsey. She ain't bust nobody ass. She ain't Jackie Young, nobody, huh? Y'all didn't show us that. Y'all sure didn't show us that. I'm just saying. So to me, I understand the narrative. I understand what they're doing. But it's like, damn, she still is getting the short end of the stick and getting used for promo. She getting used for promo. Still, even for the USA squad. All right. That's crazy. Where's my okay, I put it back up. Let's get to it. All right. So they got that one. This one's 6 seconds. Angel Reese dropping the dime to Paige. Where's Caitlin? Anybody see Caitlin? I see Rakia Jackson. I see no Caitlin. Let's keep going. Oh, that's the top of it. All right. That's the top. That's all. That's all for USA, folks. No Caitlin. I see no Caitlin. And this is for me. I wanted to go to their page. All right. No Caitlin in this mug. That's Wild Bill. I thought it was more. Isn't it more, ladies and gentlemen? Am I tripping? Or is that about it? Is that it? Let me know. Is that it? Hello? Let's see. I could have sworn. Shout out to Rebecca in the building. Poe gets excited. Her stalker showed up at her hotel, might have been dealing with police. CC Stalker has been in jail since, somebody reported she was stalked. She made a whole bunch. Adrian Ross, that is. CC was hooping. I seen the footage. She was hooping. Where you seen the footage at? Let me know where you seen. Let me know where you seen the footage. Okay, you said it's more. Where? Because that's just about as much as I've seen what people have reported on. I've seen a different angle of the scrimmage. Shout out to Fly Hippie. Fly Hippie showed a different angle of the scrimmage, but it was the same buckets. Just different angle. Yeah, I just showed all the clips that USA put out. Where else is it? So again, you mean tell me it's other stuff out there that everybody else put out? That's again to my point, not your average. Other people put stuff out, not USA basketball. Other people put Caitlin Clark shorts and shooting this, shooting that, doing this, doing that. They put it out. Not USA basketball. No, yeah, it was day one, day two. That was against the guys. Again, there's no footage of Caitlin Clark scoring or really dropping no dimes versus the players. Trust me, that's on purpose. They don't want you to see her cooking them, but they will show you them cooking her. Oh, that's fun. Let the trolls be here, man. We love trolls. Yeah, man. I was about to just watch the Trolls 1 and 2 the other day. Me and my lady. We're gonna check. Anybody seen Trolls, the movie? Anybody seen it? Because I was looking at it like I might want to check it out. If you've seen it, let me know. You've seen it in the chat. But yeah, the trolls are welcome. They're welcome. They get ignored or they let them type away. They keep the algorithm popping. Make sure we hit the like button and subscribe. But Caitlin Clark, again, I'm not happy with how it turned out because what it told me, what my takeaway from the USA training camp was that they still on bullshit with Caitlin Clark, and even more than ever. They only used her. That's how they put her out, stepping out first, so everybody can be aware of training camp. Because if Caitlin Clark wasn't involved, nobody would be aware of it. Adrian Ross Show, Fly, Hippie, Robin Lundberg. What about them? What about them? Crucio or whatever. Because I seen what they put out. The troll movie from Finland with the huge troll. Yes, that movie. Is it dope? Is it good? Is it a good movie? Probably on bullshit, but we don't care. She is excellent. The WNBA agenda is anti-white and heterophobic. Yeah, because again, I watched Adrian Ross. Well, not really. I watched Fly Hippie for sure. Every time he drops something on the USA joint. And Caitlin don't bust nobody's ass on there. It's the same thing, basically, I showed you. The same thing. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Louise says, hey, Mr. the Pope, I just heard that the WNBA and other groups pressured Time Magazine to pick Asia this year, apparently to undo what they said, white privilege, racism by Time picking CC in 2024. Oh yeah, no, I could have told you that, man. What you thought differently or something? What you didn't think that was the case in the first place? Do you know what the baseball? I don't even know the Ohan shot the Dodger pitcher and home run hitter, the historic. They say he had the best season ever. Baseball head said he had the best season a player could have. Last year and won a championship. They said it was 30 million. The Dodgers. I don't know his name. Ohan Showtime. I don't want to fuck his name up. I just call him Yao Ming them brother, man. It's Yao Ming them people. Yes, it's Yao Ming peoples, man. He a pitcher and a home run hitter on the Dodgers who doing shit that ain't never been done before, and they won the World Series yet again. Shout out to the Dodgers. I know this ain't blue, but yeah, this is Dodgers. But yeah, man. No way she should have won it over him. 30 million viewers was watching. And you talking about an Asia Wilson who had about 1 million viewers in the finals compared to, and she win over him. That's nuts. But yeah, I knew that was what it was. It's black girl magic, baby. That's that black girl magic. That's that racism division too. You gotta know what it do. Sorry, I'm at work. Yeah, no. Somebody said something about that movie. Hold on. Watching the second Trolls movie tonight. So the first one must be good, Mike. You say you watching the second? It's okay. It's all in. Feeling. Oh, no, I'm smooth. No, smooth. Smooth. Who up on Spartacus though? Who a Spartacus fan in here? Because that just resurfaced. Do you know when Spartacus just resurfaced? And I hate that it's the House of Asher, because I can't stand Asher. He's supposed to be dead. He's supposed to be gone. He's supposed to be no longer here. Finito. His head, off with his head. His head was cut off. But they came up with some theory of he came back from the afterlife type shit and yada yada. But Spartacus is like none other. That's the dopest for me. Spartacus is crazy. This new one, Asher, House of Asher. I don't know. I mean, it's good. It's good so far. It's great. It's actually great. I'm tripping. I'm just mad that I got to watch it week after week. I can't just watch the whole series like I've watched all of them, just straight through one after the other. So I got something to do. Now I got to wait week after week. I don't like watching it like that. I might just wait till it's all done and then come back to it. But Spartacus is that one. That's the one. I get upset when you talk bad about Clark. Oh, too bad. You know, so sad. You know, but Clark, yeah, she definitely needs to stand up because she should be able to see this. And that's when I think, Caitlin, why can't you see what we see? Why can't you see that they're using you? That they clearly using you. They don't get along with you. You say one thing. You say the sky blue. They say it's white. You say, oh, what a beautiful blue sky. They'll say, you don't see all that white in that sky? Like, come on. This is nuts. This is nuts. She come out and say we need to play basketball. That's what the fans want. This is the most important time in women's basketball. This is our biggest moment, and we need to be on the floor. And then the next day, you got Kelsey Plum saying no, we don't. You got Angel Reese saying no, we don't. If she say we up, they say we down. And that's the merry-go-round. If Kaylin keep doing this, for all y'all that say she shouldn't say nothing, this is why I keep telling y'all it's pivotal that she stands up and says a lot of things because they're trying to wash away what she really wants to be in, the WNBA, which she knows and they know she's creating the whole show. So they want to destroy her dreams. They're like, no, we want you to go play for. First, it was Unrivaled. You turned that away. Then we come up with Project B and say we're going to pay millions of millions, and you already turning that away. So now we left in limbo once again, since now Kaylin and Clark can turn down Project B. Watch how they pivot, and they probably not going to have that lead. Watch how they're not going to do the lead. They're going to come up with an excuse. They're going to come up with an excuse of what something didn't go through right. So they won't be pursuing it. They're going to have to circle back. They're going to do away with that supposedly 2026 season. That's going to That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So, again, she got to start standing up because she can see. She should be able to see just like we able to see. Caitlin, they trying to sabotage you. Caitlin, they trying to lock you out. Caitlin, they want you to bite the hand. They want you to kneel before them. Caitlin, they don't rock with you because you not gay and black and all of that. You're not an activist. They want you to do away, Caitlin. They want you to go away. And this is their way of making you go away. And if you keep sitting quiet, that's what's going to happen. Everybody that's what I say. Y'all better get right and get what you're about to do is you're about to be following her golfing because she's not going overseas. She's not doing Project B. She's not doing Unrivaled, and the WNBA will be no longer. Then what is Caitlin going to do? So if she don't stand up and say something, do more than say something, she should sue. This is collusion. All you motherfuckers is in this together. WNBA, Gay, Unrivaled, and Project B. You motherfuckers all working against me. It's proof out there. You can go dig it up. It's proof. I didn't report it on a lot of it, but it's proof. She getting sabotaged from the top down. Let's see what we got. How can owners of competitive league be the spokesperson for the WNBA? Yes, correct. That's just clear. Okay, so that's what I'm telling you. That's why it's collusion. It's no way, no other business. You can go ask any other companies. They're not colluding with each other. That's clear collude. Conflict of it. That's clear. You can't be an owner of that league and you're trying to negotiate in this league for what? That doesn't make sense. You're trying to take my players and sign them to your league. I'm telling you, I don't want players to go to other leagues and play, and we're going to pay you good enough to where you don't even have to do that because we don't want y'all to risk injury. But yet y'all trying to create a whole, y'all not even trying, y'all have a whole other league. And you trying to negotiate? No, that doesn't work. The WNBA, if they wasn't in on it, they wouldn't allow them to negotiate. They would have told them that. That's simple mathematics. There's nothing else. There's no hard feelings. This is business. Fuck your feelings. You are the owner of Unrivaled. We don't want y'all playing in nothing. Not just Unrivaled. We don't want y'all to go overseas. If we gonna pay you 7 figures, we don't want y'all risking injury doing no snowboarding, no rock climbing, cliff hanging, none of that shit. Okay? Do you understand? This is the rules to the job that comes with a 7-figure paycheck. Like, what is wrong with y'all women? I don't get it. So, if again, the WNBA is not that dumb. They know they're not negotiating on good faith for the rest of the players. They fully know that. So they know they won't. So which should tell you they know they're not trying to get a deal done. They know a deal won't get done. That's the whole point of allowing them to stay as the WNBA PA. How the lead president of Boombake, she's the first one to sign with a league that said they're rivaling the WNBA. They literally they running they campaign. Their campaign is we're rivaling the WNBA. Unlike Unrivaled, whose name is Unrivaled, which should scream at you that we're a rival. But why are they unrivaled? Because the WNBA is not rivaling them. It's not saying, yo, no, that's not out. That's out. You can't do that. They're showing up to the games. You got Kathy Engelbert showing up to unrivaled games, supporting it. You got the NBA, because they run the WNBA, allowing the Festa Collier and Bree Stewart to solicit on the job. They promoted Unrivaled during WNBA season and said, we're going to pay more money, all of that. We're going to pay more money to the top 30 players in this league we work for. This league that's paying us right now, that gave us the status to even be able to announce that we coming with a new league. Here we are. We coming with a new league. It's called Unrivaled. And we taking the top 30 best assets from this league and going to pay them more than what this league is paying. Unrivaled. And the WNBA and the NBA is okay with that? That's collusion. They must be in on it. There's no way you're okay with them announcing to the masses. They didn't go on no podcast. They went on ESPN, what Bree Stu did. She went on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, and told the American people, and hey, we got a league called Unrivaled that's going to be better than the WNBA. And they just let them do it. Then you got Project B that just comes out of the blue. Comes out of the blue. It was getting out of nowhere. Oh, we got millions upon millions of dollars to play the top players. And we here to rival the WNBA. And your president of the WNBPA immediately goes and signs with them for unknown amount of how much money? So right then and there, you got the president signing with a league that said they're rivaling against you. And she's the first to sign. But yet you still allow her to negotiate for the rest of the league. You're fucking in on it. You're in on this shit. You're in on it. Come on, man. And why would they be in on it? Why would they be in on it if they felt like we got to get a deal done because Caitlin Clark is here and everything's going to change and now we're going to finally be able to make a profit and so on and so forth? They would for sure like get a deal done and have not allowed none of that shit. They would have told them you can't start no league. They would have told them as soon as they was thinking about it and they heard it coming down the pipe. No. CBA is coming up. This is what would have normally happened if they wasn't all working together. The NBA owners and all of that type of shit, Adam Silver, all of that, Kathy Engelbert, soon as they heard Bree and the Fessy was hollering out to donors or investors to start up a new professional women's league, somebody would have said, pump y'all brakes. You might want to pump your brakes because we're about to, new CBA is coming next year, right? You know, CBA coming in a couple of years. Y'all going to be asking for more money. So off the gate, if y'all want more money from us, we don't want like y'all playing overseas already. Not because y'all make more money over there, but because y'all risking injury. So why would it doesn't matter? It's not because y'all not at home. We don't want y'all to go overseas because y'all from America. No, motherfucker, that's not it. We don't want you to go overseas and play because we don't want more on your body than need to be. And you're a woman on top of that. So we're trying to limit that. And we're going to pay you more money. You better believe that's what it's going to be. So a new CBA. So if you're planning on negotiating for a certain amount of type of money. This is before Kaden Clark. Again, they could have definitely told them. They would have definitely did this, I believe. There's no way they would have allowed them to just do that, knowing new CBA is coming, knowing they was going to ask for more money. Not even Kaden. Let's say not take Kaden out of it. Let's say Kaden wasn't even involved. They knew CBA negotiations was coming. Be right around the corner when they created that league. Why did the WNBA, the NBA just sit back and allow that? When they knew they would have to either fight against that once CBA comes up. Like, hold on, we don't want y'all playing extra basketball that you don't have to play if we're going to pay you extra money that we shouldn't even have to pay. Because you bitches is terrible out here. Okay? Simple as that. I'm just saying. So it's all collusion. That's what I say. Kaylin got to do more than start speaking out. She better start suing motherfuckers. She better start throwing lawsuits around and make them actually negotiate in good faith. And tell she actually need to come out and say, hey, I don't think Bree Stewart, Nefessa Collier, nor Abumbake need to be negotiating the CBA. I feel we need a new CBA deal, and she need to send a petition out to the rest of the players in the league who agrees with her. Of course, she's going to get a lot that don't agree with her, like Kelsey Plum already said, like Angel Reese already said, like Asia Wilson is already telling people, y'all better save your coins because she got Bam out of Bayou to save her with his weird ass. I don't know why you want a masculine ass female with strong jawlines. I don't understand it. That shows me, Bam, you're weird. You're a weirdo. If you're attracted to 6'4", I don't know, because she looked like her name could be Bam Bam. That's what, so you might like her because you might call her Bam Bam, huh? That's your nickname for her, not Babe, not Baby, Bam Bam. Look like she need to be out in the chopping down trees or something. Neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. But she telling people save your coins because she got a man who rich. Kaylin, you got to start calling them out and really like, I'm willing to take you motherfuckers to court because now y'all trying to beat me out my spot. Y'all trying to force me to go play in a Project B or Unrivaled. Y'all trying to force the issue. Y'all don't hear me though. Kaylin better do more than start speaking out. She better start calling people out. Because she going to be out of basketball. And again, now would that be maybe a little dangerous for her? Yes, it could be. Dealing with the powers that be. Yes, it could be. But Candace Owens, she don't mind calling people out. She okay. It is what it is, man. You can get killed walking your doggy. You can't be scared of shit, man. See, when you got God, you supposed to just ride with that. What will happen? What will be? But don't sit there in silence when you know they're getting over on you like that, and they're gonna get over on plenty of girls after you who like you, who can't even live out their dreams, even if they work as hard as they want to work. Even they come from a little place like Iowa, right? Not no big city girl, not New York, Chicago, LA girl like Juju, right? Not no New Orleans, you come from little bitty old Iowa. Like people don't really make it like that out of Iowa and become stars. You're like one of the first real biggest stars. And I know it's a lot of football players in NFL, but they're no real stars. You give me probably the biggest star that come out of Iowa, celebrity wise. What's his name? Ashton Kutcher. So, but basketball, white girl out of Iowa who dreamed of playing the WNBA. She get there, turn the WNBA all the way around into a possible profitable league. And y'all, now again, business is business. It ain't personal. It might not even be personal to Kaylin. It's just business. It's Kaylin. You got here too late. We thought you got here at the perfect time. You got here too late, CC. You a day late, Dollar Show, CC. You day late. Straight up. If you would have been around, if there was a somebody like you, let's say not just you, let's say somebody like you who had the attraction you got, right? Back in 2005 or something, it'd be cracking. It'd be going on. But so it ain't your fault, really. We got to understand, they ain't been making no money. It's not even NBA. I can't even fault them. They ain't made no money in 30 years off of these women playing basketball in the United States of America. They have not made no dollars. That's fact. We can't argue fact. So as a businessman, I can only do so much. It takes so long of this, especially if I'm a good businessman. I can only keep turning a blind eye to this bad shit we've been just shoveling out to the people. We just been shoveling shit out to the people. Here, you guys want to come to the game? No. We give you tickets, hot dogs. It's though we losing money all around the board. We got to let people in the game for free. We got these lights on. Well, we got lights on. Can y'all play in the dark? Goodness, y'all killing us. We got to pay for new uniforms sometimes and travel and hotels. All for what? Like all that, Lord. For what? And by the time CC got here, they burnt out. They black fatigue. And like CC, we've been looking for one of you for 30 years. CC, we've been looking for one of you for 30 years. Stop. It's too late now. We done with this shit, CC. CC, we done with this shit, girl. We 300 million in the hole, CC. We 300 million in the hole. Okay. Plus, even more than that, CC. I love you, girl. Your game is nice, but it's too late. We could go try another league because we tired. We tired, boss, of putting our chips in on these women playing basketball. Golf, you might want to go do golf. You might want to go do like tennis. That's why I was doing that. Volleyballs. You know, contact sport for women isn't that it's not that profitable. Men we don't really, boxing, women boxing. No. Nobody want to see that shit. Who wanted? The only time I want to see it was Layla Ali. Layla Ali, she made me watch, but then she used to watch everybody. She used to just pop, beep, pop, beep, knockout. Layla Ali is the greatest of all. You know what? Damn, you know what's crazy? I was trying to always think of what father-son duo. It was Hall of Fame greatest of all time, both of them. A father-son duo who both legendary. Not one who was an all-star and one's legendary. No, both legendary. Who father and son combo who's both legendary. Chat, answer that for me, chat. I bet you can't answer it for me. I bet you can't give me a father-son duo who's both legendary. Don't give me somebody who one of the father or the son was okay and then no. Like, don't give me Dale Curry and Steph Curry. No, Dale's not legend. He's nowhere close. He was a good player. He was a damn good player. He's not legendary. Ken Griffey, the daddy wasn't legendary. Daddy Hall of Famer? Hold on, wait. I might be wrong. Is Daddy a Hall of Famer? If Daddy a Hall of Famer, okay, you gave me one. Because I don't believe Daddy's a Hall of Famer. Daddy's not a Mr. Senior, Ken Griffey Senior is not a Hall of Famer. He was a good player. Yeah, no, he's not a Hall of Famer. No. What's the name, Manny? Archie, damn good player, not a Hall of Famer. He wasn't legendary. So no and no, but they're close. At least the Griffies and the Mannings is close. But Archie wasn't legendary. He was a damn good player, but he wasn't legendary. Griffey was a damn good player. He wasn't legendary. The juniors, definitely legendary. Brett and Bobby Hall, both in hockey, Hall of Fame. Okay, see, I didn't know about hockey. Appreciate you, Pooch Palace. That's a okay. So we got a white father-son duo. Any blacks? We got a white one. I'm not making this a racial thing. I just want to know. Because I didn't know that. I didn't know. Because the reason why I was unaware of who he just said, because I don't watch hockey. That's more of a white people sport. But it is dope. I respect it. I do. Brett and Bobby Hall. Let me see. Let me make sure, man. Let's go to Google. Is Brett and Bobby Hall both in the Hockey Hall of Fame? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so we got one. All right. Well, we got one. The NASCAR guys. The NASCAR guys. Oh. Damn, I forget their name. NASCAR dudes. I forget their name. Owen Hart, sir. Bret Hart. Bret Hart and I think it's something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Bret Hart, Earnhardt. Okay, I wasn't far, baby. Okay, and then you have Layla Ali and Muhammad Ali. Layla Ali and Muhammad Ali, daddy-daughter duo. Because she definitely the greatest. She hands down the greatest women's boxer of all time. And now I'm gonna go back to where I was because didn't nobody even give a shit when she was out there knocking. She was out there knocking them out. Yeah, she was out there knocking them out, just like her daddy, and nobody even really paid attention like that. What's Layla Ali's boxing record? 24 wins, 0 losses, 21 knockouts. She quit early because she said it wasn't no competition. So she went on cooking. She be cooking and all of that. But boy, if you never seen Layla Ali out there in that ring, and she's gorgeous. That's nothing. You know, that's she's a rare breed. Oh Lord, you don't see no Layla Ali's, ladies and gentlemen. She not only will knock you out, talk a little swag shit. She do it so classy, like elegantly. She does it with elegance, just like how Kaylin and Killer on the court, but she does it with such style and grace and elegance. It's like water, right? It just flows. Layla is, especially in her prime, she was one of the most beautifulest girls walking the planet. She was gorgeous. She wasn't just fine. She is a different breed. She got it all too, little body and everything. And then she can cook her ass off. Like she won Chop. I used to watch Chop. I don't know if y'all familiar with the show Chop, because they don't do TV no more like that. But Chop was crazy. And they did Celebrity Chop, and Layla Ali, lo and behold, Layla Ali is on there cooking her ass, and she won. Man, she won. And Chop, they be cooking. If you know Chop, you know Chop. They be cooking. They be chefing shit up. And I'm like, damn, so she cook too. She knocking shit out, can cook. Very, yeah. She. Yeah. So, but she said she quit because there wasn't no competition. There wasn't nobody paying attention, right? And so, 24-0 with only 3 girls escaped without getting matted, back pocketed. That's some Mike Tyson shit. Do you understand? Oh, you better go watch some Layla Ali fights. If you ain't watched Layla Ali, knock shit out. 24-0, 21 KOs. That's legendary. Not like this one girl who can't knock nothing out. She looked like a grown-ass man. What's the champ name now? Clarissa Shields. And try to come for Layla Ali. Crazy work. Clarissa Shields looked like a Ninja Turtle. No, not even a Ninja Turtle. What's the one on the game who got the big turtle on the back who be going against them? Who be trying to fight is it Mario Kart? No, I think it's Mario. What's the turtle on Mario Kart? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, see like the big nigga we trying. Is it Mario Kart? Help me out, chat. Because that's who Clarissa Shields really looked like. She remind, who is that nigga? What's his name? He had a name too. He got a name. He be on a Mario Kart. He a big old ugly turtle looking motherfucker, I believe. What's his name? That's gonna mess me up. Pete in the building. Shout out to Pete in the building. I gotta figure this out. I don't want to cheat. Hold on. I'm about to cheat. Mario Kart. What's his name? Somebody got his name for me? No. What's his name? Character. Browser. She looked like Bowser. Yeah. Bowser. Oh my God. Oh, still Bowser looking ass. Clarissa Shield like Bowser and can't knock nobody out. She can't knock nothing out. She the champ though, and she try to come for if y'all haven't seen them beef, that's an entertaining beef. Go to Layla Ali's YouTube page. She just made it just to clap back at Clarissa Shields, who's been running her mouth for years. And really, Layla put Clarissa Shields on with it gave her a stage, right? Because a lot of people didn't know who she was. When nobody knew who she was before she was champ, she was just doing her thing in the Olympics or some shit like that. Layla told her network, who had a big platform, let me go interview her. She the next thing. And now Clarissa Shields, she just hating on her for the clout and the fame because then nobody watched. Nobody watched that shit. So contact sports, that's where I was at the whole time. Women playing contact sports, basketball, it's contact sport. That's why y'all look crazy when you play it. Look crazy. And sometimes you got some players that look good and can do or look normal layup, look like they normal, like how Khalil Copper, she looked when she did her layup, that looked like how a boy would do a layup. Yeah, boy. Not a man, a boy. A boy who can't dunk yet, he'd do a layup like that. The way that AB did her layup in front of the rim, that was not I don't know what that was. It was it wasn't a finger roll, it was a butter roll. It was a butter roll. Boy, that was terrible. You understand? Twos acting up. You can't believe it. So Yeah, they just don't look right. It don't look right. And this is what it is. And that's why they probably try to say, man, we done, man. We done investing in that. You go play golf, tennis, should have learned how to do that. Young ladies, Tootsie Roll. That's a good one. Young ladies, let's be ladies. Basketball is out. We need to start telling. Listen, we gotta start doing it. Basketball's out. They should have you playing golf all along. Maybe you can get there though. You see, Mike switched up the sport. Is she actually gonna have to go play golf? Fuck it. Kaden, I'm gonna rock with you. We're gonna play golf. Fuck it. I'm gonna go play golf with you. Basketball for young ladies, though, that's out. So that Project B, watch, it's gonna be a wash. They're gonna say, oh, in 2026 season, we can't do it. And then Unrival's gonna go down, it's gonna go unravel. Unrival will unravel. And there won't be no more basketball professionally in United States of America. And I've said that already. I said basketball it's gonna have to be away with. People thought I was just capping. There's no need for it. Women's professional basketball. Because you're not making no money. So you can't be professional if the business can't be a business. If the business ain't businessing, if the business ain't businessing, then we don't have no business then. Period. That's how it works. That's the American way. If you start up a business and it doesn't profit nothing, and all you're doing is forking out money, and not just a little bit of money, millions. Not just a little bit of millions, double-digit millions, tens of millions of dollars every year you're forking out and not getting no return. There's nobody in history that keep that business afloat. It could be your daddy's it could come from great. Listen, that shit could have tradition. You understand? Real tradition. It could have been business. That business could have been around since 1920, 1820. Once that motherfucker stop making money and you got to keep putting millions upon millions of dollars into it and you ain't getting, you're going to have to shut it down. You're going to have to shut the family business down. You're going to have to sell that thing. You're going to have to sell it and go another route. If you don't want to shut it down, you're going to have to sell it to somebody who possibly can make it do something better than what you can. And that's what it seems like the WNBA is doing with Unrivaled at first. Didn't work. Now Project B. We trying to shut our shit down, but I don't want to shut it down. So y'all take it over. There you go. And y'all make it work. See if y'all can make it work. Put some Saudi Arabians in it. Put that money in there. They make fancy shows and shit like that. They known for entertainment. So let's put some male strippers or something in halftime show. Something like Jerry Buss did with the Laker girls, right? He damn near made it a club scene in the Forum. Jerry, shout out to Dr. Buss. He had it popping in the Forum. You hear me? He had the freaks come out at night. What? Yeah, Jerry Buss, man. He brought them. He said, yeah, man, they need to be wearing little short skirts and all that, man. We need to see them out there twisting and turning. You hear me? I say, oh, that's what they're trying to do with this Project B stuff. They're gonna have male strippers performing and female strippers. Who knows? Who knows the gimmicks they have to try to do to sell tickets and have people paying attention to a league without Caitlin Clark in it playing basketball. But this is why they're gonna try to. This is why they try to sell Paige as much as they can sell Paige in that USA training camp. They try to sell Paige. They try to sell this Paige, y'all. This Paige gonna sign with Unrivaled. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Holidays is here, so I'm coming in. I'm coming in strong. We're going to talk about all this shit all week long. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Hit the notification bells, man. Share the video. All that good stuff. Spread the love. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.